Two. Hi, my name is Rebecca Wright, and I am from Kansas, and I am majoring in early childhood education. Fun story, I was actually a lead teacher for a 1 and 2 year old group for a whole entire year at a Christian daycare, and so I've never really found like a place where I was wanting to go in my career. I just knew that I wanted to do something, and then I feel like God has been really calling me to go into education this year, and so I just decided to go with that, and I found Liberty University. I'm a transfer student from a Central Washington University, and so that's what I'm doing for my major. And then I guess some hobbies I have are photography, and I started my own photography business. It's called Stood Still Photography. It's for my grandma, like in honor of my grandma. She passed away this December. And so I just really like taking pictures. I've taken pictures for multiple of my friends and a lot of other stuff like that. And I like to sing. And then I like to go to my local church, and so I think that's pretty cool. I am the vice president of the Eagles Auxiliary in my town, and I like to plan a lot of fundraisers and membership events, and so I like to do that. And let's see. Oh, I work at a hospital as a outpatient receptionist. So I register people for labs, x-rays, MRIs, specialty clinic doctors, so like cardiology and other stuff like that. And so I just like the small town living. I used to live in Washington State, and then we just moved here so we've been here for 11 months as of right now, and we're loving it so far. I was actually born in Kansas and decided to move back. And so I guess now I'll move on to the story that has that kind of changed my perspective about life. I was a senior in high school, and my mom and my sister and I, we were all driving to school. My mom worked at the school at the time. We lived 30 miles away from the school, and we had just started on our journey to go to school, and we were going down the hill, and our four-wheel drive went out, and we went into the ditch. And so my sister was the only one who could technically get out of the truck, and so she walked and she got our dad, and our dad came down the hill and he pulled us out. But then whenever my dad turned around to go back up the hill, told my mom just to drive down the hill and then come back up and go to the house, and he would drive us in to work and school. And my mom put the truck in drive, and we just started sliding. And I remember that I felt something catch us, but we thought that we were gonna go down the mountain. And my dad, I guess after this, he said that he heard a voice saying, "Turn around." And so he decided to turn around right then and there, and he saw the rear end of our truck in the air. And a week previous, people actually had cut down that tree, and so our front end of our truck was stuck on the tree stump. And little did we know that if that tree would have still been there, our truck would have had a lot more damage. We could have probably gotten hurt, but God had saved us. And so I guess the lesson that I learned is that sometimes you don't know why things happen, but sometimes like things can save you. And so it was a miracle, and I just remember being in a lot of shock that day. But I'm grateful that I've had that eye-opening experience, that you have to trust God with everything that you do, and even though bad things happen, God will always protect you. So what I look forward to learning in this class is to probably be better at like speaking in front of people. I feel like I'm better if there are a lot of people in the room, just because I'm more natural, but it's kind of weird just speaking to a phone, and I bet some of you guys can agree. And so I guess that's what I'm looking forward to. Also looking forward to taking the skills that I learned in this class and being able to apply them to speaking with children. I mean, I think I'm pretty good, probably better at speaking to children than I am to speaking at adults. So or with adults. So I guess those two things are what I'm excited about learning. So I would just like to wish everybody a blessed day, and can't wait to meet you all online virtually. So have a good day. Thank you. Bye.